Hey guys, and welcome back to another Wasteland Survival episode. In this one, we finally have enough red bottle caps here to get the care package or the chest from Shelter 13. So essentially today, we are going to go and check it out. See what it's going to give us. See if it's even worth collecting all of those red ones. I mean, I'm really hoping it's going to be some really good items. Stuff that, you know, hopefully would propel you into the next level of defense or next level of attack or aggression that you'd be able to take on. But we'll see what it has for us. Hopefully I remember the password for Shelter 13. I should. 709. Down we go. Alright. We just gotta take out, I think it's only one zombie. Sure, we'll drink both those beers. We probably won't keep that or this guy. No, great, now I gotta go pee. Okay. Let's kill all the zombies first. Alright, they're all dead. I guess I can just take a piss here right in the middle of the floor. Little leak. And over here to the red. Let's see. Have something good. I mean, I'll take a shotgun. That's solid. Definitely taking the ranger stuff. What am I wearing right now? Might as well take all of this. Red paint. Definitely, that ammo for the AK is excellent. Need the glue, leather. Yes, we'll get rid of this. I have so many bolts and so many cogs that I'll probably leave those behind and take the medicine instead. And that will make me gold, so I'm definitely going to keep the watches. So, overall, it's not bad. I mean, the Ranger gear, getting that is pretty solid. The Royal Air Force stuff it's okay. Health stuff's okay, but I think the best thing is definitely getting the shotgun and the AK ammunition. I mean, sure, yeah, you got the hilts for the shelter for the samurai sword, but you get so many of those that I would prefer something else in there. But that's what we got so far for the red bottle caps. Is it worth it? I wouldn't go out of my way to chase them all down, but as you collect them, when you get the 20, why wouldn't you go and collect everything? Alright, so we'll bring it all here, put it away, and then we'll look at what we'll do next. I have made quite a few changes to the base since you would have last seen the base. I'll run you through those real quick as we're putting everything away. So essentially, I just have a food chest out here now. Got all the good stuff here right by all my food items. All this still remains the same. This all remains the same. Motorcycle remains the same. This room remains the same, as well as this room remains the same. But what has been done is I've moved a lot of my chests out of this room and created it just to be essentially a metals room. So essentially raw materials and finished goods. And you'll see here I'll have some gold, and I'll be able to put that over into my raw materials and increase that count. And then over here I've just created more rooms for all of my different chests, so that way I'm kind of a little bit more spread out with all of my items. I essentially just didn't want to get so concentrated as I was before, especially when I had the raids turned on. I just found that they could just focus in on one area and get access to all the chests, and by being able to focus in one area, you didn't force them to start using a lot of their axes and pickaxes. So this way they're going to have to go into 3 different rooms to access those chests, another 4 rooms to get to this one, 5 rooms for this chest, 6 rooms for this one, and then 7th for this chest over here. So just by spreading everything out, it just starts to make it significantly more difficult for anybody that would be trying to take out my base or invade into my base. Just makes it that much more difficult for them to try and actually get in here and find what they're looking for. So that's essentially what you want to try and do. You want to try and space it out. And then this giant open area here is for what I'm anticipating to get to eventually at some time in the future. I'm getting into the ethanol pool and getting a chemistry bench down there. And then who knows what all these various different things will need, like the power armor and whatnot. So that is, this essentially is building for the future there on what's going to be needed to be placed in there. Okay, so I want these back. Put this away. Where did I put all of my items to build with? I bet just this one here. Yep. Okay. This in there. And then just put those 2 guys away. You can see the amount of lead I have is quite a bit there, so don't really need much more of that. And all the leather I have there too. So I'm gonna eat, destroy that, and now I need to make some weapons. I should just go and make a whole, but I can't make a whole bunch of bows because I don't have. Oh, I have enough planks though. I can do that. Except for I don't have any rope. I'm gonna have to go back to get the rope. I'm still trying to remember where I keep everything now. And I actually did get to the point where it wouldn't let me put down any more doors. It said that I had too many of those items for my base. So, but what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make some weapons, some bows, 4 bows to be exact. Because essentially what that's going to let us do is that's going to take us to, that'll give us enough bows to take on the butcher and the floater and everything at the Derelict factory. But I would like to create one close range weapon. So I don't have any here. Pine to create Lucille. Crowbar. I could create a saw, but I think that'd be overkill for it. And I could make a machete. Why don't I just make a machete? I have many of those items. Bolts. Nails. Sorry, I should have taken some iron with me. And piece of leather. And that makes me a machete. If I get more leather, that will make me 2 machetes. Yep, solid. 2 machetes. Put everything away. Put some nails over there. I think I'm only going to take 1 machete with me, so I'll put the other one away over here for now. And go with that setup. So that's right there you can see the benefits of upgrading your shotgun. It's about 40 damage points, which is significant. I would definitely invest heavily in upgrading your shotguns when you get the chance. So now we are going to head out to the Derelict factory, and the reason I'm going there is strictly from an XP standpoint. That is it. Just gonna head over to the Derelict factory here and take everything out and gain the XP that's here. I would like to kill the butcher and the floater and everything that comes in the attack. I think I'll save that for another episode. Once I get a couple more guns and get myself really set to take down all of the waves that come our way, but this is strictly just going for points. That's all I'm looking for right now. You can see you get 125 each zombie kill, which you just don't get anywhere else that I've been able to find. All the smaller places are like 25 XP per zombie kill. Why would you do that when you get 125 and have so many zombies here and just be able to smack them all around like this? Like there's not even a care in the world. One hit quitters everywhere. And you can just slaughter everything and then come back and clean up the mess later. That's not even a care in the world. Buddy over here is like king of the world, killed everything, even gave up. I mean, it's gonna cost me a full machete. Normally, you can do this with no issues with 4 bows. I just figured I'd have a little bit more fun. Just do it a little bit quicker and get it all out of the way with the machete instead. And you can see here the help that Brutus, my faithful companion here, gets you as well. Just one hit quitters and a lot of the zombies there. And he'll open up that chest. We'll get that one after we're done killing everything. I wanted to save some of my machete to make sure I took out the needler with it, because he's a bit of a pain in the ass. And that is the full machete gone. That's okay. Oh, he's supposed to be dead. Oh, we'll give Brutus a couple bones here. Make him super happy. Oh, look at that. Good job, Brutus. You killed everything. Now we can go around and collect all of the loot. Which, to be honest, the loot that you get here is not bad at all. It usually is pretty much a full stack of iron, which, I mean, you can always benefit from. Some fences, some plates. I happily come here and loot everything over and over and over again just because it seems to be worth the time. Will I get enough to rebuild another machete? Possibly. should have just waited for Brutus to take everything out there. Waste of an arrow. Yeah, I should get enough to rebuild a machete each time. So I mean, that's not bad at all. Use the machete just to get enough materials to make it again, plus all the experience points. I don't think I'll get enough XP to level up to level 33 this time, but we'll definitely be closer. Make another inventory space open for me later. And well, I guess we'll clean up what's left over here. Both of the helpers I'm gonna have here at the Derelict factory, they're both gonna get killed. There's no way that they're gonna end up surviving the butcher. Once I open that up, they're both gonna die, but that's okay. I'll take the floater out first, take my pet out of combat, so that way he doesn't run in and try and attack the butcher or the floater and die. And this is probably the most time-consuming component, just because you just kind of, for safety's sake, you can get 2 off, run away from the circle, and shoot him twice again, hopefully getting 81s both times. You don't quite have enough time to get a 3rd shot full power off between his area attacks, so it's best to use the full durability of the bow to make sure you're getting full shots off each time. Otherwise you'll end up finding yourself going through bows faster than you should be. Take this out. So you can see that to do about 1400 damage, consumes a full bow. So it'll take about a bow and a half to take down the floater alone. And usually I try and leave at least 1 full bow for when I take on the butcher, because there's some area damage, environmental damage that you can take advantage of to do majority of the 4,000 damage it takes to kill the butcher. And just like that, the floater is down. 2,500 experience points. I guess I shouldn't have touched that, but it really doesn't matter. See what's inside here, take it all, learn that, sure, yes, delete this, take the ammo. What does the floater have for me? Nuts and bolts, one of these boys. I do have a lot of leather, so I'd rather take the bottle cap over the leather for sure. And if I was smart, I would do this and that, and then I don't have to leave anything behind. But that's only if I was smart. Okay. Now these 2 guys are gonna die when I activate the butcher. Watch. Get out of there, and maybe not right away, but see these barrels? This is the environmental damage you have to take advantage of when you fight the butcher here. He won't blow them up until he does his charge attack. Then when he does that, you can see that he's on fire, and just that 1 barrel did 600 damage. And it doesn't matter if you knock 2 barrels at the same time, he will still do the same damage, or the barrels will still do the same damage to him. So as you see there, they've run in. They decided that they're going to be heroes. And as they're being heroes, I might as well get a shot off in here. Hopefully he doesn't come after me next. He is. Run! Oh, that was close. That was a close one. And now he's going after that guy, who I'm surprised was not a one-hitter quitter, because he does like 200 damage. So there we go, got some attacks off. And bam. Another barrel gone. Significant damage to him. He's already losing a lot of health. And he's not very difficult to run around here. He's pretty predictable. I'm just concerned. I don't know if I blow this barrel off, if he's going to die, if I'm going to get the experience points from it. So I don't normally get those guys involved, and I don't normally take those extra shots. So I'm going to just make sure that I kill him to get the experience points and not lose it to a barrel. So essentially once he's down to about 400, it's usually when I start. And you just kind of walk him out here. As soon as he does that, you just run over, and you get one shot off. And if you do get him low enough, you can get two off before he gets off and too close to you. So now I have to make a decision. No bolt, that's for sure, and no cog. Alright. And now both my buddies here, both were heroes, tried to save the day. Didn't quite work out for them. I'll take that over a spring. And you can keep your torch. It shall burn for eternity to mark your grave. Take everything I can. Sure, learn that one. The gunpowder. I do like gunpowder. We'll take that over planks. That's for sure. So that's been the Derelict factory. It's pretty much every enemy dead, every item looted, with, what was it, 2 bows and a machete. So, I mean, if you're lacking in experience points, especially if you're a lower level than 32, and even in the game that's not very high, but it's a good spot just to go to get some experience in it and try and level up if you're low enough level. So I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.